What if you could produce a high-end cinematic sports commercial without stepping into a studio, renting a ring, or filming a single frame? In this video, I'll show you how I created a workflow in Imagine Art to design a dark, mysterious ice skating gear campaign. I'll walk you through the entire process, starting from defining a visual language, building controlled hero shots, detail shots, movement scenes, and then transforming everything into fully cinematic motion videos. No chaotic morphing, no inconsistent style, just controlled execution, all inside one structured workflow built with Imagine Art. So the first step was the style and identity, and I started by defining the visual language. I wrote a prompt about a cinematic ice skating gear campaign, I described the atmosphere, the lighting, and I connected my prompt to the image model Seedream, and I did 4 different tries. So the first image was this one, and I used this also as a reference for the second, third, and fourth image, so that I have the exact same style of the ice skates. And then I used these images as a base for the next step, which were the hero shots. And again, I started by writing a prompt about the hero product shot, and I described how I want to see some dramatic lighting, smoke, fog, a reflective floor, and I connected my prompt to the image model Nano Banana Pro and also to the image model Seedream to see which one provides the best results. And I did this actually throughout this whole step. First I was using Nano Banana Pro and then Seedream in order just to compare the 2 results. Then for the next scene, I wanted a close-up of a girl, and over one shoulder she's carrying a pair of white skates. I connected my prompt first to Nano Banana Pro, then to Seedream, and I got these 2 results. Then I wrote a prompt also about a close-up of the skates and how a figure skater is sitting on a bench tying the laces. And I connected also my previously generated images, so these ones, to the image model, first Nano Banana Pro, then Seedream, and I got these 2 different results. And for the last step of the hero shots, I wanted to see a close-up of how an ice skater is gliding across the ice. And again, I connected my prompt to the image model, and I got these 2 different results. And all of these I used as a base for the next step, which were the detail shots. And first I wanted to see a detail of the blades on ice, and I wanted to see this sharp metallic edge scratching the ice. And again, I did 2 different tries with Seedream and with Nano Banana Pro. And in this case, I did 4 different tries, 2 with Seedream and 2 with Nano Banana Pro. And I got very different results. And then for the next step, I wanted to see a detail of the boot material, so the leather and the stitching of the ice skate boot. And again, I did 2 different results with Seedream and with Nano Banana Pro. And for the last step, I also wanted to see a figure skater mid-air, so she's like jumping or spinning on the ice ring, and a close-up of the skates while she is doing that. And again, I connected my prompt to the image model, I used the previously generated images as references, and I got these 2 different results. Then the next step were the movement scenes, and I wrote many different prompts about the different poses and movements that I want to see this ice skater performing. And in my prompt, I always described very in detail what exactly I want to see. In every prompt, I included the dark indoor ice rink at night, the lighting, the reflective ice surface, the cinematic mood and atmosphere, the smoke and fog, and the dark background, so that I have the same style of all the images. And in the beginning of the prompt, I was describing the pose or the action. And I was always connecting my prompt to the image model Seedream and to the image model Nano Banana Pro. For this first pose, I did 4 different tries. Then for the next one, where she is sitting on the floor, I did 2 different tries. Then the next pose is a silhouette of the skater with her leg lifted up in the air. For the next one, again, I wanted to see a silhouette with the spotlight, with another pose. In this case, I did again 4 different tries. In the first column were always the results of Seedream, and the second column, the Nano Banana Pro results. And as reference images, I was always connecting the previously generated images. All of these were my base for the last step, which were the videos. I wanted to turn all of these like movement shots into motion. I wrote many different prompts for every one of the motion scenes, and I always connected my prompt to the video model. I was mostly using Kling 2.6 Pro or Kling 2.5 Pro Turbo, so I was just switching between these two. And I wanted to create something like a story. So first the woman is walking forward carrying her skates, then she is putting on her skates, tying the laces. Then she starts warming up on the ring, starts doing some movements. Then there are some close-ups of the skates and the blades on the ice. Then she starts performing some kind of movements and spins, and also doing poses and different figures. Then I generated some more scenes of the skater performing edge work and turns. And finally, I also wanted to generate videos of the product, so of the hero product shots, a zoom in and a zoom out where the focus is only on the skates. So what makes this workflow powerful is the level of control and the fact that it's not random visuals. There is no chaotic morphing and no inconsistency, just controlled high-end execution. This isn't just experimental, it's production ready. If you found this useful, comment AI to get access to the full workflow link. Thanks for watching.